So a really bad thing happened. I realized that if I logged into Google Chrome, for some reason, I'd be able to go live on my own HD camera, which is the worst possible thing for you guys. And the reason for this is I'm able to reach out to as many of you as possible, and I can see who's seen it, and so I know who's up for the message I'm about to give you all. If you've been living in a shell somewhere in the world and you have no idea what's going on in our life right now, Sebastian and Sebastian's my 11-year-old AS, Angelman syndrome child. He's 11 years of age, can't walk, can't talk, can't feed himself. He's going to be in nappies probably all of his life, although we're hoping for him to show really good signs of independence, being able to walk, maybe being able to feed himself, all of this good stuff. But what we've decided to do this coming August, so that's August 19th, we're going to go down to Windsor, to a place called Dorney Lake, which is where they did the 2012 Olympics. And it's like the rowing element of it. And we're doing a triathlon. Now, it's a special triathlon where Sebastian and I do all the events together, and it's a full triathlon, or as full as it can be. So let me tell you what we're doing. We're going to be doing 750-meter swim. I'll be swimming, towing Sebastian in a boat behind me. We've not even hit the cold water yet as part of training, but we're going to be doing that with the help of the Helly Hansen Water Sports Centre down at Salford Quays. Those guys are giving us some support that we're going to be jumping straight into as soon as we can, probably sometime this next week. So if you're down there, you know, any of the night times, make sure you come down around about tea time, and you'll probably see Sebastian and I down there training. We then transition from the 750-meter swim straight into a cycling event, which is 20 kilometers, and Sebastian will be on a specially adapted cycle. Those of you that know me best, you know, have known me for quite some time, know I love cycling. It's been a big part of my life. We're going to be doing this on a specially adapted cycle by Wheels for All. Wheels for All are a national charity, and they basically have centres all around the UK to support people with various forms of disabilities, mental, physical disabilities, to get them active in the sport. It's a great therapeutic, and you know, I'll probably give you a little bit more about them in another video. I'm just doing this because I'm not going to do a YouTube video. I'm just going to do it straight here right now, reach as many of you as possible. Once we've done this 20-kilometer cycle, we then transition directly then to a 5k run, where we'll transition Sebastian from the bike straight onto a wheelchair, and then we'll run the full 5k, completing our triathlon, and that's awesome. Now, we've already had some really big support for this, and I just want to say a big thank you to the people who've donated already, and let me personally acknowledge you all. So I've got a list here, so bear with me. My uncle Neil, thank you very much. My ex-work colleague Karen Slater, I'm so blown away. Thank you very much, Karen. It means such a lot to me. I've got an anonymous person in there as well, but all the anonymous people I've got there, I've got 3 or 4 of them. Whoever you are, thank you very, very much. If you want to send me a personal note and let me know who you are, I will thank you personally as well, if you don't want to be publicly named and applauded for donating. Amelia Coffin, Sean Harrington, you guys, you rock, absolutely. Kath and Scott. Kath and Scott, guys, are part of Wheels for All. They're playing a big part in this event as well down at Dorney Lake as part of the Superhero series. So thank you guys for your donation. It means a lot, and you know, I don't think we would be as far down the road without your help as well. So it means quite a lot to me, Sebastian, and Vicky, and this whole family. So a really big personal thank you to you guys. Simon Scowcroft, mate, your donation, my wife will tell you, just absolutely blew me away. After everything you and your family have been through in this last year, mate, I just can't tell you how much it moved me to see your donation, mate. And you know, you're one of the guys that I hold very close to my heart, and I know that all of your friends and family are very close around you at this time, mate, and we all love you immensely. But your gift, mate, was astounding, and I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart. Miles, my old buddy, thank you very much, mate. Your donation's awesome. And of course, Rosemary, thank you very, very, very much. And guys, all I'm asking you to do, share this message, get it out there. If you can afford anything from £1, $1, £5, $10, £10, whatever the currency is to you, if you can afford it, if you can do it, guys, please feel free to donate. I'm so grateful for many of the people that have donated to us. Yeah, so as part of what we've been doing, as part of raising awareness and trying to raise funds, I've been absolutely mashing Twitter at the minute. If you follow me on Twitter, I do apologise. It's so it's so singly focused, so one-tracked at the moment. I'm just bashing Twitter with it there. So what has happened? We have been on Sebastian and I have featured on the Superhero Try website. They did a small article just asking us some personal questions in terms of motivation and why we're choosing to do this, and you know, how big of a challenge is it for us to be able to do this. I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist, and you don't have to have a disabled child to understand that doing a full triathlon while towing a boat, while riding a cycle with somebody else on it, and also running 5k while they have, you know, give you no help whatsoever, isn't easy at all. You know, it really is a tough challenge for anybody who does triathlons and any form of fitness, never mind just somebody like me who's completely out of shape, and you know, I'm just not an athlete. This is a big stretch. It's a big ask for me, but you know, I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm going to overcome every hurdle I get to, and we're going to do this. And we're going to do this for everybody. We're doing this we're doing the event, sorry, for two charities. Let me be clear on this. We're doing it for Cordwell Children. These guys, they provide, you know, all kinds of supports and services to individuals and families all around the UK. They are almost a lifeline for families. All the monies that are raised, which go to Cordwell, it's a 50-50 split, but all the money that goes to Cordwell that's raised goes directly back to the families. All the administrative stuff and all of that is actually paid for by a benefactor that they've got. So 100% of the money that we raise for these guys will go directly to Cordwell. And you know, we went on Cordwell's Destination Dreams last year. For those of you who have been on Facebook, you will already know. Amazing. It was moving, it was emotional, and the experience was a once in a lifetime. If you get to go to Disney World, we really do, Disneyland, sorry, I really do recommend that you get to go there. Cordwell did kindly also feature ourselves, Sebastian and I, on their page. I'm going to link that later on when I edit this. And then last week we appeared on the BBC Radio Manchester, interviewed by good old Mike Sweeney, and we were talking about why we're on this journey as well. So later on I'm going to link below in terms of what we did with Mike Sweeney. We've got a few other things that we're working on at the minute, but we can't kind of get there until we know that things are going to cross the finish line. But for now, if you want to catch up with Sebastian and I, you're going to find us where we train on Buell Hill Park, running around and cycling around Buell Hill Park. We will be at Winton Cycle Track for a few days prior to the event as well. So Winton is where Wheels for All have one of their centres. They have them all over the country, to be quite honest with you. If you've got a person who can't ride, a person who may be disabled, or you want to try a different bike, you know, it might suit you or your family, or you don't know what's going to work, go to one of their centres, see what they've got, try it out. Honestly, I can't recommend it highly enough. You don't even have to be disabled or have any form of disability. Just go along and see what's happening. It's inclusive. It's supposed to get you integrated out there and experiencing things and really give them a try. And you know, we're raising for these guys, and it's going to help them with bikes, it's going to help them get to events, create more events, and just get more and more people out there engaged in the activity of cycling. And also then, what is my last bit there that I wanted to put out to you guys? Yeah, so this is an arranged event. It's down at Dorney Lake, 19th of August. It's called the Superhero Try. I know those of you that probably live far north aren't going to get there, probably won't be able to cheer us on, but if you find yourself at a loose end, 19th of August, get down to Dorney Lake. It is going to be absolutely immense. The number of people I've been put in touch with since I signed up to do this event, you know, who are maybe doing some of the smaller events, or they're maybe doing it as part of a relay with other, you know, abled and disabled individuals. It's a bit of a mishmash of different events, but we're doing the full thing. You know, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great atmosphere. The TV cameras are going to be there. We're probably going to be on TV. There's lots going on. Try and get down there, guys. It is going to be amazing. Again, the site is Virgin Money Giving /Super Duo. Spare what you can. Get this message out. Really help us, please. We would really like all the help we can get in just trying to raise some funds and raise awareness and just spread the word of these two great charities, Wheels for All and Cordwell Children. I'm going to wrap it up there. I've said thank you to the people. I promised I would say thank you to, and just thank you for watching this. I know it's a 10-minute long video now, but I really just do appreciate you watching it if you've got this far. Any questions, stick them below, and I'll try to keep to YouTube videos in the future. All right, thanks a lot, everybody, and I wish you all good health, and take care. And to some of you as well, Eid Mubarak. Okay, take care.